A door I had overlooked earlier, painted the same color as the wall, led me to a narrow staircase descending into a basement. I turned on the flashlight of my phone and stepped carefully down the stairs. Shelves lined the walls, tools, old boxes, and in the corner, an old red suitcase. Not his. He hated suitcases. Inside were women's clothes and a photograph tucked into the corner. A woman smiling beside him. And a little girl with his eyes. My knees weakened, not from shock, from confirmation. I closed the suitcase gently, as if the truth inside it needed to rest. When I returned upstairs, the house felt different. Not threatening, not angry, just honest. It had been waiting for me to understand, waiting for me to see the pieces he had woven quietly into another life. And as I stood in that silent living room, surrounded by secrets he never intended me to face, I realized something that stunned me with its clarity. My husband had lived 2 lives, and I was only ever part of one. If you want to follow the rest of this story, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video. Visit EverydayFamilyStories for the complete version of the series. The link is in the description.
"Did you ever visit the lake house I gave you, Mom?" my son once asked me. At the time, I just smiled and told him I appreciated his thoughtfulness. I didn't realize that single, harmless question would become the thread that unraveled everything I believed about my marriage. I'm glad you're here with me now. Stay with me until the end, and let me know where you're listening from. What I discovered didn't just shake me. It changed every memory I had of the man I spent my life with. The day the lawyer handed me the keys to my husband's farm, the air felt heavier, as if the world understood something I didn't. He placed the keys gently in my hand and said, "He wanted you to have this." That alone made my stomach tighten. For nearly 40 years, my husband had forbidden me from visiting that place. He never raised his voice. He simply insisted it wasn't suitable for me, that it wasn't safe, that it wasn't worth my time. I trusted him. At 67, trust is almost muscle memory. You don't question the habits built over a lifetime. But the moment those cold metal keys touched my palm, a part of me woke up, some small, instinctive piece that whispered something was wrong. The lawyer avoided my eyes just enough to make me notice. He shuffled papers, cleared his throat, and said only what he was required to. Nothing more. Nothing honest. When I walked out into the cool afternoon air, the keys weighed so heavily in my coat pocket that it felt like they were pulling me toward a truth I wasn't ready to face. I drove home slowly, gripping the steering wheel tighter than usual. My husband's jacket still hung near the front door.